Hey guys, this is my Weber portable grill. Been having issues with it lately. Tried a few things to possibly get it to work, but the issue was the slow time of cooking. It didn't get up to temperature like it used to. Hamburgers were taking forever to cook, so went through the different steps that people recommended. First was trying a different propane tank. Didn't change the flame. Tried cleaning the burner right here, which involves this one screw here. You pull it out, poked each of these holes with a paper clip. Then I took a hose nozzle, turned this upside down, and sprayed water through it until I could see water coming out of each hole. So I knew that wasn't a problem. They said, check the regulator. I didn't have another regulator. I actually changed the hose because they recommended changing the hose. That didn't work. It got to a point where I was getting erratic flames, small flames, but absolutely no heat to cook anything. So went online. This Weber unit here with this regulator is about $70. Didn't want to spend that much and have the same issue anytime soon. So I decided to go my own route. I'm going to put a different couplings on here and put a bigger regulator on there. So what I purchased is this flare, this coupling, and this hex bushing. I'll zoom in so you can see the part number and the fitting sizes. But I'm going to attempt to replace these, put a bigger regulator, get a better flame, get it to heat up quicker, hopefully. And we'll see. I actually bought a hose here with the regulator built in. All right, so let's get started. All right, so I loosened up this screw here. Pick this up, the burner, turn it, it's out. Very simple. Put the nozzle of the hose in here when I originally tried to clean it. Didn't work out. So this knob just pulls off. When I remember, you have to loosen this bolt and this bolt. All right, these two bolts that I pulled out already, you can either use a large flat blade screwdriver or a Torx T30. I used a socket with a T30 Torx. All right, so after you get those two out, you pop out the handle and this shelf. And we have access here also. The adjustment knob, you just give a little tug on that and it'll pop right off. The next is to remove this nut right here, and hopefully this thing will slide off pretty easily. All right, remove this nut, came off real easy. So it looks like all we have to do now is push this through. Yep, comes right off. This came out really easily. I was actually able to do it by hand. So here's the piece. Just gonna attach this piece, this next, in here, and that should finish it to be able to connect the holes with the regulator. All right, here is the dry fitting. Just wanna check it out, make sure it works. First, I'm going to use Teflon tape. I'm going to use yellow Teflon. It's a little bit thicker. I like using this for water connections, even pneumatic and hydraulic connections. You can also use the white Teflon tape, which will work. It's just a little bit thinner. Here's the dry run. Original piece, here to here to here, and then to the hose with the regulator built in. So we'll go ahead and throw some Teflon tape on there, tighten everything up, hook it all up, and then we'll use some soap water and test for leaks. But hopefully this will work, have a better fire, heat up faster. Good times cooking. All right, here's what it looks like with the new setup. Let's pop this back on. Flat edge to flat edge. It's back in place. Put this back on and we will give it a try. All right, guys, hooked it up, gave it a test run. Much better, much bigger flame, heats up much quicker. Sprayed some soap water on the fittings, no bubbles, so I think we're good. But here's the setup. Whenever you open your regulator or your propane tank, always do it slowly. These regulators are meant to shut down if they feel or there's too much flow of propane, so open it slowly. All right. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but much stronger. Fires right up. And if you guys can see that flame, much better, much hotter. And we are good to go. Thanks for watching, guys. I also forgot to mention, sorry about that, but the price difference, this unit from Weber, I want to say it was $60 or $70, the cheapest I could find. Between the hose and these 3 fittings, in about 20 minutes of my time, about $20 total. So from $60 or $70 to $20.